Hey everybody. So the Krait Mark II just came out a couple days ago with the 3.1 patch, and I went ahead and bought one. Normally I use a Python 95% of the time because I do BGS work, the background sim work, and the Krait is very similar to the Python. The main difference is the Krait lacks one size 6 optional slot, so it'll cost you 64 tons of cargo or whatever else you might put in there. It's also about 12 million cheaper than the Python, but it allows you to put a ship launched fighter in it, unlike the Python, which you can't do that. So those are really the key differences between the two ships. There's some other minor differences. The speed, I think, is slightly different. The Krait is slightly, I mean like 20 or 30 meters per second faster than the Python. So there's some other very minor differences that you may or may not see. But anyway, I went and I picked up a Krait here at Jameson, and I just wanted to show you some things about it. So just as far as looking around, you notice when you look to the left, you can actually see past one of the other stations there and outside the ship. So there on the left edge of the screen by that yellow vertical bar, you're actually looking outside the ship through another window there. And there's the front view, and then looking to the right, you get the same sort of thing. You can see over to the right there outside the ship. Looking down, it has a little bit of visibility looking down, not quite the same as some of the other ships that have a cockpit like this, but you will get some visibility down, whereas in a Python you don't have any visibility down. And you could see probably that far to the side in the Python, but you wouldn't be able to see out that window. I don't know how useful that would be, but it's something you can see in the Krait. And then looking up, you can look almost directly up. This is directly up. So you have better visibility up than in the Python, because the Python has a support that comes down kind of like a hockey stick and kind of blocks your vision when you look straight up like this. So you do get better visibility out the cockpit in the Krait versus the Python. And just to show you how I configured mine, again, I do BGS work, but this is the way that I configured mine. I have 3 large gimbaled multi-cannons and 2 medium beam lasers, all gimbaled. On my Python I have 2 medium beams and 1 large beam, all gimbaled, and then the other 2 are multi-cannons. So I'm changing up this loadout a little bit as far as the weapons go, but only because I feel like it. You have the same 3 large hard points and 2 medium hard points on the Krait as the Python, so that doesn't change. Utility mounts, you get 4 utility mounts. On the Krait I put shield boosters on it. On the Python I have 3 shield boosters and a heatsink launcher. And that's because with that extra 6A slot, that allows me to put a 5A shield cell bank on the Python that I can't put on this Krait, because if I did, I would lose cargo capability versus the Python, and I don't want to do that. I want to get over that magic 180 ton cargo capability for BGS work, because a lot of delivery missions require you to have 180 ton cargo capability, so I want to stay above that level. So I'm giving up a shield cell bank by using the Krait. The shields themselves will be about the same power, but I won't have the shield cell bank on the Krait. So that's just something I have to be aware of. Core internals, I A-rated everything but the life support. I think most people do that unless they're explorers. I had a charge enhanced power distributor laying around, so I put that in. I'll have to, I think this is from the old engineering system, so I'll have to update that to the 3.0 engineering system. But all this other stuff is just A-rated, and I'm about to go engineer is what I'm going to go do, all this stuff. But you can see what the internals are. This is exactly the same as a Python. Same capabilities, and this is the same stuff that I have in the Python. Optional, again, you lost that third size 6 slot, so you get 2 size 6 slots where I put cargo racks in, and then I had a prismatic shield sitting around, so I put that in here. On the Python I have a 6A prismatic, but I only have 3 shield cell boosters. Here with the 5A prismatic and 4 shield cell boosters, I'll wind up with the same size shields within like 100 or 2 megajoules. Right around 2 gigajoules shields on both, so you're not really losing any shield capability. I've got a fuel scoop here now because, like I said, I'm about to go engineering. Ordinarily that would be a cargo rack, and then a cargo rack, planetary vehicle hangar for the missions that require you to go do a planetary scan, and then an ADS, and then that. So you can see my cargo capacity is 152 right now because I got that fuel scoop. But if I swap that out with the cargo rack, which I will do when I get done engineering, I'll be back to the 184 tons of cargo. So, and then I got some library stuff on there, but that's the Krait. And then the hard points, you can see the first one is the one in the middle. These are, all 3 of these are up top, on top of the ship, kind of midships, front to back. And then the 2 medium points are right next to the cockpit. Some people like that. I don't care about that. But those are below the center line of the ship, right next to the cockpit. And the cockpit is below the center line of the ship vertically. So I think everybody's seen what the Krait looks like, and you can't really tell. These first 2 look like they're above and towards the back because that hump is the engines. So this is probably in the back on the right, and then this is in the back on the left, and then this is below. Hard to tell exactly where that is, but I'll do an external camera view when I leave the station. Try to see those. So that's the Krait, and I'm about to go engineer, so let me plot out a route and then I'll go outside the station.